before it's too late.
And it's the same story for many of this island's incredible species. Like the radiated tortoise. These reptiles are severely endangered, due mainly to poaching for food and the pet trade.
There used to be millions, probably tens of millions of radiated tortoises in southwestern Madagascar, and some areas have been completely cleared out. Some traders came into the local village and said that they would give villagers, I think, 5,000 per tortoise. And so they came back every week for 6 months, and by the time they'd finished, there were no tortoises left in the reserve at all.
Today, there are no estimates of the wild population. The radiated tortoise is vegetarian and lives in places like the southern spiny forest. They primarily feed on grasses, fruit and succulent plants. But this time of year, the males aren't thinking of food. They have other things on their mind. And that is to spread their genes as widely as possible. The males begin to mate when reaching 13 inches long. Females slightly shorter at about 12 inches. And nothing will stop these single-minded males getting exactly what they want. And if the female is not interested, he will try to tip her over. Once impregnated, the female will dig a nest about 8 to 12 centimetres deep, deposit between 3 and 12 almost spherical eggs, and then covers the nest and leaves. About 20 to 30 weeks later, the 3 centimetre long babies hatch, and the species takes another small step towards repopulation and survival. But like so many of the island species, there is already nowhere for them to go. There is very little of the spiny forest remaining. Their habitat has all but gone. Another resident of the spiny forest is the chameleon. 50% of the world's chameleons live only in Madagascar. Fortunately, only one is on the endangered species list. Nevertheless, these chameleons are threatened because their habitat is threatened. The chameleon is an amazing creature. They have developed numerous biological and anatomical adaptations that make them supreme hunters and masters of camouflage. This is the world's largest chameleon, the Parsons chameleon, which can grow up to 3 feet long. The climate of this land ranges from the cool tropical mountain regions to hot and dry thorny forests. Chameleons are found throughout. The most amazing feature is their eyes. Their independently rotating eyes allow them to look in 2 different directions at once, enabling them to search for prey while keeping one eye out for predators. But once the chameleon has spotted its prey, both eyes focus in so it can accurately judge the distance. Their excellent eyesight is able to achieve accuracy close to 100%. Another of their amazing adaptations is their tongue. Chameleon's tongue is more of a deadly weapon than a tongue. It is made up of multiple parts that enable it to shoot over huge distances. The first part is the hyoid bone, which allows for the initial spring in the tongue. The rest of their tongue is composed of strong muscle that both propel the tongue forward like a guided missile and retract it back into the chameleon's mouth after it has hit its target. Although popular belief has it that chameleons change colour to blend in with their environment, that in fact is not the case. Instead, they use colour changes to display their mood and health and to communicate with other chameleons. Their ability to change colour resides in their unique skin cells, the pigment in these cells, the way they expand and contract, plus hormones that are released into the chameleon's system when it responds to certain stimuli. They all combine to cause the change of colour to occur. And if you think this chameleon is difficult to see because of its camouflage, try spotting this one. At less than an inch long, it's not only the smallest chameleon in the world, it is also possibly the world's smallest land vertebrate, Brookesia minima. But it has all the same attributes as its bigger cousins. The same sticky tongue, same swivelly eyes. And as its habitat disappears, it is just as threatened as the bigger chameleons.